Well, hey there. Welcome to Aware, Prepare, Survive. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. This is a follow-up video to the video I made 2 days ago concerning Homeland Security and their warning to Americans to start prepping now. So I had a lot of comments that report didn't exist, that you could not find it on the internet. It's fake news, and I was crazy and losing my mind. Well, I thought, well, maybe I am losing my mind and going crazy. So I started doing some research and found over 30 videos and 15 different articles talking about the subject. And I knew I'd seen and read the report, and I knew that I had read several articles before I'd done that video. So I wasn't losing my mind. At least I didn't think so. So I come across a great video by Lisa Haven. So I thought today I would play some of that video, and she does a great job talking about it. And if you ain't going to believe me, maybe you'll believe her. So let's get into it, and I'll play a little bit of that video for you.
Straight to the report here. The first one on the screen you see is called Electromagnetic Defense Task Force. This was published November 2018, and it's a 69-page report. But this is the product of a mostly classified summit of officials from 40 agencies just outside of Washington earlier this year. It is the forceful call for a new focus on preparing for either an enemy EMP attack or a natural hit such as a solar storm. Now, as you see, the report is a product of the U.S. Air Force Air University and the Curtis E. LeMay Center for Doctrine Development and Education. Now, here's some of the areas that it focuses on. Areas of threat, which include the EMP pulse, geomagnetic disturbances, threats from the 5G network, which, by the way, I find it interesting that it's on there because 5G has some serious health risks on humanity, but also directed energy and high-power microwave systems. Now, further through the report, it says what can happen as a result of things like an EMP. Page 9 says 99 nuclear reactors could be simultaneously impacted and affect the region. Page 13 talks about how millions of people, about 4.1 million, could be displaced or have to move away from these nuclear plants. Page 17, instant loss of technology that is reliant on power, such as your computers, your cell phones, and your GPS systems. And then page 18 talks about civil unrest that can happen within hour. Now what I want to do is take you to that second document because I want you to see that one as well. I'll throw that up on the screen, but this one is called NIAC, the President's National Infrastructure Advisory Council, Surviving a Catastrophic Power Outage, How to Strengthen the Capabilities of the Nation. Now, this was published December of 2018. Now, on page 4, they have kind of the entire outline of what this one is about, but it shows recommendation overview in basically 7 steps, and it includes everything from developing federal designs to preparing cities to creating a support portfolio to conducting power outage exercises, which they are now, and basically coming up with emergency communication alert systems. If you scroll on over to page 14, it reveals that people, that means you and I, need to prepare ourselves. And it states, I want to read this one verbatim, but people no longer keep enough essentials within their homes, reducing their ability to sustain themselves during an extended, prolonged outage. We need to improve individual preparedness. Most preparedness campaigns call for citizens to be prepared for 72 hours in an emergency. But the new emerging standard, it says, is 14 days. That's huge. That's telling you right there you already need to up it. But what I say is if you can go beyond 14 days, we're talking months. Because if we have some kind of power outage, which is an obvious threat because the government's talking about it in not 1 but 2 documents, why all of a sudden the rush for basically mass reporting on this? But they're telling us to prepare. And on page 31 of the report, it details how this could take likely 6 months or more, it says, because things like transformers and stuff will be broken, but it could take at least that long to repair some of the damages. And may I say that some reports go on to say that it could take 4 to 10 years to fix it all together. This is why we in America need to have a heart of preparedness. Even the government has their own websites to prepare, and it's you can check that out, but they're encouraging you to prepare because they know they don't have enough supplies and enough preparedness precaution measures to protect against something like an EMP. Now, I want to show you a couple articles on this that I found interesting. Washington Examiner published December 10th. Start prepping. Electrical grid, prime target of terrorists. Profound threat, says counsel. Here's another by Washington Examiner. Military warns EMP attack could wipe out America, democracy, and world order. DailyCaller.com Homeland Security report. Terrorists pose a profound threat to the electrical grid. ZeroHedge.com catastrophic power outage poses profound threat to the United States. New government report finds. Maritalk.com NIAC urges preparation for natural disaster and cyber attack.
Well, there you go. I'm not crazy. I thought I was going crazy with all the rude, negative comments, how it was fake news and wasn't real, but I ain't going crazy. Evidently, somebody else seen it too. She done a great job on that video, so I thought I'd play it, let you watch it, and if you didn't believe me, maybe you'd believe her. So, if you ain't got nothing better to do than troll prepping videos, you need to get a life. And that's kind of pathetic. So the next time you're sitting in your grandmother's or mother and father's basement, all curled up with your stuffed animal sucking your thumb, and you start to troll a prepping video, just remember how pathetic your life is. Hope you have a wonderful day. Talk to you next time.